y'all, it's your girl Sid, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing an unboxing, and the shoe that we will be discussing today are the Saucony Pro Grid Omni 9, the J-Tips edition, the to-do list, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about them. So let's get into it. Now, the rundown on this shoe, before we get into it, I want to honestly give you guys a story time of how I got this shoe, because I didn't think I was going to get this shoe. So before we get into the comfortability, the type of material, all that extra good stuff, I want to tell you about how I got this shoe. These were coming out that Friday. I think it was September 20th, and I was literally waiting. I didn't know what time, and a lot of the sites were doing, like a lot of the high-end fashion places, they were going to drop these. However, they weren't dropping my size. It was only size 8 and higher. So I was like, okay bro, I need this shoe. How am I going to get them? And I found out that Saucony was going to be dropping all sizes on their website at 9 o'clock. So I was like, okay. So I set it, we usually get to the job at like 8 and start working, so I set an alarm for 9 o'clock. Get there at 9 o'clock, and I go to the page and I look up J-Tips. I don't see anything. And then it pops up I refresh it again, and it pops up at the top. It was like J-Tips, Saucony, Pro Grid, Omni 9, collaboration here. So I clicked on that and it was blank. That's how you know so many people were on that site at that time. It was literally blank. So I kept refreshing the page, and it finally popped up. I didn't know if I wanted to get the other colorway, which is the purple and pink colorway, or if I wanted the tan one. So I was like, okay, I don't have a tan shoe like that, so let me go for the tan ones. So I click on the tan ones, it wouldn't refresh. Oh my gosh, I was stuck on a blank page. So I kept refreshing, and I finally got on the page. So I was going to select the size. They didn't have any of the sizes on there, I swear to you. So I was like, okay, maybe I've never been on Saucony before, so I was like, okay, let me hit add to cart, and maybe it'll pop up the sizes. It said, please select size and width. I kept hitting, I didn't see any sizes. I just kept hitting add cart. So I started getting frustrated, and mind you, I'm working. So my dad's like, bro, come on, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm like, okay. I'm sorry, but I really need this shoe. I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep refreshing. I'm walking, working, doing that all together. I finally refreshed. Half of the sizes are gone. My size, which is 4.5, was gone. The only size they had left was a 4. I click size 4. I put it in the cart, and I immediately check out. But it didn't go through. So, and it said, and literally in the cart, it said it was only 2 left. I swear to you. I think I took a picture of that also. It said 2 left. So I'm like, bro, come on. I'm over here shaking. I'm like trying to put in, because you know it doesn't solidify it unless, and some people may have that size, like they may have their card already inserted. They already have an account. So they're literally like, okay, I just have to hit go and then I'm done. I'm over here putting my whole information in, and I'm like shaking. I'm like, I'm not going to get it. So it was like, thank you, blah, 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 confirmation. And I was like, yes, I got them. I refreshed the page, and the shoe was in my cart. I said, huh? Mind you, so I go to my email, right? And I didn't see not one email. So I started scratching my head. I said, oh my gosh, did I get this shoe? So I started scratching my head. Finally, I get the email confirmation, and these land on my doorstep literally a week later. I think I got them like Friday the next week. So I got them, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about them. The colorway, oh my God. So let's get into the details of it. First thing I wanted to discuss was the packaging. I honestly think that the packaging is okay. You see the mountains and stuff, because Saucony is more like of a trail running type of sneaker brand. So it says Saucony and Savior shoe. It has Savior on top as it relates to what J-Tips has inspired with it. And then it has made by J-Tips on the front, and then Saucony on the inside. And so if you open the shoe box, you really don't get too much. I honestly think that the tissue paper, if it were to be like, you know how like Concepts, they usually go above and beyond when it comes to their packaging. Like the tissue paper, the ideas that they come up with is very unique, you know? But with Saucony and J-Tips, it's just white paper, and then you just get your shoe. You don't get any extra laces or anything, which I understand because they're not really a popular brand, so they may not put as much into it. However, I think that it would have been cool for them to add that. And you just get the shoes, no laces, and white tissue paper. Outside of the shoe box, of course, I wanted to discuss the shoe specifically, and honestly, this shoe is absolutely amazing. I love the color and everything like that. Oh my gosh, I just love this shoe. The other colorway, I liked it, however, it was a lot. And you know, when it comes to a very vibrant shoe, if your outfit doesn't transcend with those colors or color coordinate, it's gonna be very hard for you to put this shoe on. So I was like, okay, let me go for the tan ones. I love the tan ones. My first impression on these, I just fell in love. I feel like they remind me of like lollipops, right? They don't remind you of lollipops? Let me know in the comments down below if they look like they could be like some type of lollipop, like a cotton candy or something. That's what I love about this. My first impression, I was sold. I knew love at first sight, I needed these. Seeing them in person, the difference I honestly think is that the browns, I thought like all of this from like the area in the toe box to like the mesh and stuff like that, I thought that was all one color. I didn't know that it was different shades of neutral, like beige and browns and stuff like that. Like they're all different color browns. Of course, most of the shoe, if you look at it, it's basically like mesh and rubber. The sole is rubber. This whole part area is rubber, and then you have all the mesh and stuff right here. This is all mesh. So it's mostly mesh and rubber, which is okay. It's cool. It is breathable mesh also. So Saucony, I've stated previously, it is known to be a profound like type of running type of sneaker. So breathable mesh, you're gonna need it. It's supposed to be a running shoe. However, I wouldn't wear these running, and I'll explain to you why later. But it has breathable mesh, which is good if you're a runner. The quality on this sneaker, outside of like the materials that they used, I honestly think that it's very good. You know, you can get like, I don't want to speak on Nike because I love Nike to death. However, when you look at Jordans and you look at the leather that Jordan uses, you can see all the creases and stuff like that. Like it's very, very fake leather. This, you don't really like, if you look closely, there's literally like little, hold on, let me see if I can focus it. You see there's little squigglies and stuff in here, which is kind of cool. Then you see all the designing right there. So it's very, the quality of this is like 10 out of 10. And that's one thing that I honestly love about shoes that are very like limited edition. You can't get them everywhere. They're not mass produced, so you're gonna get good quality every single time. So the quality of the shoe, as well as the materials that they use, I think that's like a 10 out of 10, 100%. So that's another reason why I absolutely love this shoe. For those of you who don't know, this is probably the third release with the J Tips and Saucony collaboration. He did come out with what's the occasion, the blue pair, which is what to wear to a date, and then the red pair is what to wear, not red, but pinkish type colorway, what to wear to a party. And then he has another colorway, it's called Remember Who Fronted. I really love those because it has the cheetah print on the Saucony logo. I just ate all of them. I just love J Tips. Like, he's absolutely amazing. And when he first came out, I wanted that what's the occasion sneakers, but they sold out immediately. However, that's besides the point. But so this is the third collab. This is the to-do list one. This was released because it's inspired based off of his Bronx lifestyle and how you always had to, you're always on the move in the Bronx. He said you're always on the move. So he thought, okay, what not like come out with a shoe. It has to-do list. It's called the to-do list, and I'm gonna have this shoe as a casual shoe for people to wear that's comfortable, and they can wear it all day long when they need to go run errands and whatever's on their to-do list without it being uncomfortable. So that was the whole background story of why he came out with this shoe. Talk about fit, comfort, features, and functionality. Rating this shoe based on its comfortability, I give it like a 8 out of 10. Not the most comfortable. The soles are not like cushioned, but they are comfortable. I hope that makes sense. I really give this shoe like, it's not Yeezy, but it's like Vomero, if that makes sense. It provides great arch support. I have a normal to flat arch and my feet really don't hurt. And because there's a breathable mesh, it's a waterproof type shoe. Relating to the performance of the shoe, this Saucony caters to the running and walking people, but I would really recommend this shoe to a sneaker enthusiast. The only reason why is because the type of collaboration it is. I don't feel like somebody who's into running and walking should be wearing this shoe because this shoe goes for a lot of money. So if you get dirt and all that extra stuff on the shoe, then you're just bringing down the value and you probably won't be able to resell it. So I would recommend this specific shoe to sneaker enthusiast, and then if you're not a sneaker enthusiast, you can get any other type of Saucony Pro Grade Omni 9 in any colorway if you just want to go running and stuff like that. This shoe is true to size. I got a size 4. It's a little bit too snug. However, my true to size 4.5 would have been perfect for me. So if you wear a 9, get a 9. If you're a 9.5, get a 9.5. Don't think to go up a size and don't think to go down a size. Outside of the vibrant color of this shoe, I wanted to talk about the insoles or strobles, whatever you call them. Because these shoes are called the to-do list, on one of the strobles it says you should make a to-do list today, and now he put that in there to inspire those to get up and put these shoes on when they go run their errands, which I think is pretty cool. I want to also talk about the pros and the cons of this shoe. To me, the pros of this shoe is that this colorway specifically, it's easy to like dress up. It's easy, like you can wear this shoe. I feel like if you wanted to go out, or if you were like, no matter your profession, you can wear these. I can see dentists wearing these. I can see doctors wearing these. If they're into fashion, I can see you, if you're like in public health or have an office job, and you guys can, you just want to put something on real quick to be comfortable if your heels are hurting your feet. Because they're stylish and the colorways and stuff, you can wear these. Another pro is also that the thought behind this and the breathable mesh is important because your feet won't sweat, so that's another pro. The only con that I feel about these is that you can't wear, like, I wouldn't wear these running. I've worn Vomeros before. I've talked about this in a previous video. Vomeros are not that comfortable to me. I can wear Vomeros, but as far as wearing it 8 hours a day, all day long, I can't do it personally myself. So to be honest, the cons are personal opinion, and my personal con for this, I couldn't wear this shoe all day. It's something to look stylish in, have a couple of pictures in them, and then take them off. As far as the prices related for this shoe, this price was, I think, they were $180. Yes, they were $180, and let me tell you guys, the reselling value for this shoe, I got a size 4 by luck, and guess how much it's going for? $2,000. And I know other sizes are going for, like, I think the smaller the size, starts at like $300, but $400 with tax, and then like if you're going for like size 8 and up, it's like $270 something, and then it's like $300 with tax and stuff like that. So I knew this shoe was going to skyrocket because all of his other shoes have skyrocketed. So I'm glad that I got it at the retail price and I don't have to pay resale. And I probably wouldn't pay resale, not right now at least. We've reached the end of this video. I honestly want to give my personal rating on this shoe. I rate this shoe a 10 out of 10. I love this shoe, and my favorite part about it is the story behind it and the colorway of this shoe. My thing about it is I love, and I'm venturing out from this, like I love Nike deep down inside. I love them with all my heart. Like Nike started me on this sneakerhead wave. However, they're getting very comfortable with mass supplying and mass producing things just to get the money out of it. And I feel like they lost a sense of creativity. They're letting like small people, not small, but you know, like concepts and other people like design for them, and then they come out with that like limited edition, like with SBs or a collaborating thing. But as far as like Jordans and stuff like that, I feel like those things have like gone out the window now. I feel like you can't express yourself with a Jordan. I feel like if you have different types of sneakers or whatever the case may be, you can literally like do different things with them. So I'm glad to have this added to my collection. I can't wait to see like what outfits I come out with this shoe. I'm extremely excited. You don't understand. I love this shoe. Like, I know I released a video with the Erica's Poems recently. However, this is probably like, the Erica's Poem hold a sentimental value because I didn't think I would get them. However, this one will probably be my favorite, like outside of like, every shoe, I told you guys this, every shoe that I get is probably going to be my next favorite. So you just have to stay tuned to see if I'm going to pick a new favorite by the time I get another shoe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.